Hey everybody, I'm Sam.
And I'm Will, and we are Working Title! Welcome to the Idiots Only event.
That is Working Title. We're back for Mob Psycho 100. This is episode 4. What Will just said.
Idiots Only event, Ken.
Last on, we tried an attempt at the gym arc.
Didn't work.
No. Instead, we got put into the occult, a cult.
Yeah.
Of smiling, and now they're all dead. So, make sure you leave a like if you're absurd, if you're ridiculous, subscribe. If you're emotionally unstable, like Mob, comment down below. If you're none of those things, check out the Patreon. We got Uncut and early access up to 3 weeks over there. And it would be a great decision. Otherwise, you'll end up like Mob. But you don't want to do that. You want to be like Arataka, a wise genius, like your fellow Working Title mates, Will and Sam. For now, we're going to punch it. Go! Black Vinegar Middle School.
What?
A brother school. Oh, we're in a war. Tengen the demon or Tenga?
Tenga.
That was Bakugo. That's Bakugo. Just heavier set. Damn. Damn is right. Who are you? Hanazawa?
Teru. I think Caleb said this is an important character. I'm the main character in this world.
Main character. What we got to pull with the side characters in this show.
Partner. Yesterday's enemy can be today's friend. Mate. Oh. Okay, what do you dream?
Of course.
Kameda.
Yeah, we gotta kill you. Just becomes like the ultimate villain of the show, but for now we're just friends.
Basically. It's a good concept.
Don't do anything weird in my home. What would he do? Haunt the house?
Oh my god, yeah, he is trying to possess him.
Shigyo. Don't think there's a lot going on in his brain right now, mate. It's like going to follow the most emotionally unstable person, trying to get a read for humanity, but just the worst person to be following. The most inept-brained individual. And you're like, humanity's a bit off.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. He get upstaged by his brother. It's fucking Arataka.
Bro, the con man.
The best character in this show already. Graphic. Photoshop that son of a gun!
Graphic exorcism.
I have to write this stuff down. Salt and Photoshop.
He's gonna tell him.
Oh, don't let the con be up. Yeah, you can't wisen him up. You gotta use it.
He's gotta be the ultimate con man. Okay, new comment down below. Caleb, Will, Sam, Dimples, Mob, Reagan. Who are we? For each of us.
That was pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
He's just wearing a bowl on his head.
I hate this thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. She was the girl
she's
from
from
the
Last
cult.
Episode.
Yeah, I was trying to remember where I recognized her.
Yeah, it is what you meant, asshole. Rip the pages up that she just took notes on. So, is he really that jealous about having psychic powers?
He's really hating it.
Oh, God.
Imagine feeling upstaged by Mop.
Yeah, you're student council, you play sports, you're popular, you're attractive by girl standards, like... I'm telling you, there's plenty. Muscles. Black Vinegar Middle School and Salt Middle School.
What a name.
We're busy doing squats.
They're purely for aesthetic and showing off, and for other men's approval, as it always is.
Nanda?
What about that guy? He's a rookie. Let him be.
Yes. 20. Oh no, it's pissing him off. It's pissing him off more and more.
Seeing other people's muscles or the little green guy?
I think both. This guy.
Styling.
Yeah.
He's styling. He looks cool.
You got the saying slightly wrong. Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Damn! 45, 50, 70, 80.
Oh, the knots on his face. They spelled a door wrong.
Just A space DOOR.
Someone's trying to mess with him. You rice bastards. You rat bastards. So stupid. My plan is perfect.
This is Will's character.
Perfect plan.
I am a girl. If you didn't know.
FYI, I got boobs, and that's it. That's all I wrote. Oh, Mob, why? Oh, you're so brain dead.
This guy's just writing notes to everybody. Pumped up 100%.
The idiots only event or whatever.
Yeah.
We got a fight going on for real. They kidnapped him. That's what Master Artaka said. Yeah.
You've chosen the wrong person to manipulate into world domination, buddy. This is not the guy to have picked.
I love the walk. The shortest of short sleeves.
Damn,
And
bro.
short shorts.
I love the little short king down below. Just flex in the back. Yeah! Absolutely,
They
dude.
look so good, dude. I am the captain. Goda Musashi. Oh my god, look how many people they beat up.
They just stood there and they just fell from the lightning.
Like they just got up and walked away. I like that they cared about him.
I do too. I do too. The brotherly love. Here we go. They trampled him, my gosh.
Bro, they're so jacked.
I love the pants. I love the clothing fits on them.
Just holding them by the head. What is this guy gonna do? You think he's actually like a psychic?
This guy?
No, the kid with the blonde hair. This guy.
Oh, yeah, I think so. He's definitely special. If he's going to be the main character or one of the main characters, he's going to have something.
Oh no.
No, not the club.
Our shadow leader is so funny. Dude.
Hanazawa, no.
Teru-san.
He's going to kill our best friends.
He definitely has powers. Mob, we need you. We need the action.
Now's the perfect time, as little green guy would say. Try out the abilities. Bro lost his clothing from a slap.
What is this on right now? What is going on?
Oh, that's a really cool shot. Damn. I like this guy. Oh, God, he sounds like he's punching a wall. He's got the infinite,
Yeah, the limitless.
the
and
Gojo
six eyes.
vibes.
Yeah, he's a psychic.
Shit, man. Woohoo! Don't kill the fucking kid, damn!
Mob, you have to do something, right?
He's just still tied up, hasn't moved.
It's so derpy. He understands.
Oh.
You're not the only main character.
You couldn't even believe it.
45%. That really pissed him off, bro. In one episode, we went from 0 to 45.
This is good. This is good for us. Because then we might get a psychic battle next fight. It might jump 60. Alright, guys. That was episode 4. I like the new character. I like his look a lot.
Yeah.
That's the big standout, obviously, is him. Kanazawa?
Taro. I don't know his full name. They call him Taro.
He's cool. I like his aesthetic.
Yeah.
You said Caleb had mentioned him. Was he in the prior episode?
No. I think we had brought up, or I told him about looking up the one character's name. Yeah, and so he said that was him. I believe so.
Yeah, I think he's cool. I like that we have another psychic too, other than the Green Gob. Those are both the two standouts of today's episode. That we have other people other than just Mob with like
abilities.
Yeah, I think that'll be more fun to have matchups in the future as well. Like it's hard to know as of right now how it'll play out, but I would at least expect a battle of the talents, if not enemies or kin folk in the future. I don't know. It depends on what these people end up being to each other. Because right now, just a start, we got Gabagoo, the little green glump.
Mr. Dimples. So his name is. His
know.
Name is Dimples.
I hate it. Because I also I hate it less than when he was a human. Or like the human husk that he was. Because I really hated it on the smiling person, the cult leader.
Yeah.
It's also really funny that this is where we get him. I didn't think going into the cult sequence that this is where we were going to be getting the guy from all the posters with Arataka and Mob. I also brought up to Will, I completely forgot that the green guy was even a part of it. I was talking about Dumpling over here, and I was like, I think we should get a little green Gabagoo. I'm glad that he played quite a big role today, and I like that, for lack of a better term, he's like Sukuna with Itadori, except by choice and by peer pressuring an imbecile like Mob to not kill him right now.
Yeah.
Because he's clearly outmatched, and his goal is to con himself, just like Arataka.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's by choice. I think it's clever writing for a character who constantly feels annoyed and manipulated. Or annoyed, unaware that he's being manipulated, but will just add to the 100 constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be his, like, regular power-up. Because he's just going to piss him off.
I wonder if Mob, not to go off the boat, but we'll return, but I wonder if Mob will ever get to 100, but it'll never get back down to like 0 at starting point.
He just stays at 100.
Or it like goes to 90, so it's always like maximum emotion, and then back to 100, like a turn off, turn on kind of thing.
I mean, it made it seem like his 100 is like the real him, but with less control, so, you know.
Maybe like 90s, the level he gets to at like a consistent basis when he realizes, when he has some more cognitive function to start, and then he realizes all the people that are tooling with him. Because right now, there's just so many people I feel like that are against him.
Yeah.
Maybe not on like a personal I hate you level, but on a, like, there's no one super kind to him.
No.
Other than really the gym crew.
Yeah.
Which I think might just be doing it because they like the grind rather than the person with them.
They respect his effort.
They like the idea of somebody joining in from a low standpoint and working up rather than I like Mob himself as a person. Yeah. Because we got the brother who, you know, is a brother, but also envious.
Yeah.
We have girls that reject Mob, or at least a girl that he likes that rejects him. We have Arataka that manipulates. We have a green goo that manipulates. We have a club of people that have captured him. We don't know the opinion of Blondie yet, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, well, we know enough about him that he views himself as the main character, so anybody that's going to challenge that, I mean, like you said, he was like only as good as his following, in a sense. Maybe not as good, but he basically said disrespecting and ruining my following is like throwing mud in my face. Yeah. So he had to stand up and fight the big guys. So I imagine being second fiddle to Mob is probably going to be a hit to his ego as well.
Yeah. And it's sad too, because even like the only person that seems like might have his interest at heart is the girl that's pursuing him, who got saved by him. Yeah. Now, it won't be the girlfriend he wanted, or at least not initially, but it might be somebody genuine in his life.
Eventually, yeah.
Which would be nice. Damn, and even the brother, like, just thinking through all the different people now, the brother, that's quite a dynamic, too. He has the looks, the intelligence, the wit. He has
everything but a supernatural ability.
Yeah. Well, you don't need that. I mean, it's just, how can you... It's so wild to be envious when you have all those things, except the one thing you don't have. Yeah. Which hasn't even helped his brother out that much, other than the fact that people talk about him. Is it just too overwhelming to be popular, but also people are coming to you and asking about your brother?
Yeah, I
mean...
It's
crazy.
And it seems like he's a fucking recluse, so it's like, why would that even matter to you as much? You know what I mean? So... It's not like he's going out there and showing off his abilities all the time.
I was going to say, that's a really funny part of this whole show, is Mob has the talent to be the most popular person on planet Earth, potentially. Or at least in this area of Japan, whatever you want to say.
Well, even the Dimples said he was like, man, if anyone else had this power, the world would be changed already.
Right. Yeah. Well, why isn't Blondie more popular than he is? Because Blondie has great talent, too.
He is pretty popular. He basically runs the whole school from behind the scenes.
I wonder how common it is, the psychic powers. Like on a scale of 1 to 1,000, how common, or 1 to 10,000?
It seems not very common as of yet. Only 2 people out of the bunch that we've met and run into have it, so...
Yeah. But I still think that's funny, though. The fact that we're left with a character who has this massive talent, but because of who he is, it's just like not... It's not a part of his actual life that he chooses.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of Deku. No talented kid with all the potential to earn something. This one has all the earnings, no potential to use it.
Yeah.
And I like all the things that peeved him off today. Between them, I couldn't tell if it was the muscle growth that pissed him off, or the kid showing off his powers that irked him.
Well, the thing that pissed him off was using powers against people. He was like, "You're not supposed to do that." You know what I mean? Because that's like the one of like the Dimple said that, like, you know, he seems easily swayed with most things, but this one rule that Arataka has given him, it's like it's like the final commandment given by God. He won't shift on that. So breaking that pissed him off. But yeah, I think it was just the fact that the guys had muscles and he didn't that made him annoyed. Or experienced some form of an emotion. Relatable is funny.
It's the ever-present thing that drives me back to the gym.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the animation, like not the cutaway, but like the shock moments where it's like when Dimples had like the really like handsome ugly that wasn't handsome, but it was like the ugly face where it was like, huh, you know, or like the stills of all the muscle men.
Those
like,
are my favorite moments.
Those are great. Those are so funny.
I like it too because it also goes from jarringly not well drawn to like super perfection, like handsome Squidward versus SpongeBob in general.
Yeah,
I like that. Sorry, no pun intended to the fact that we mentioned Squidward's house in this episode, but well, I was gonna say that's like my favorite moment too, because when the Blondie showed up to fight all the bullies, I loved how fluid the motion was for him fighting them. It looked so slick the way he propulsed them. Honestly, I wish there was more of that in these episodes, because I think those are my favorite moments in the episodes themselves. Is the action sequences. Not to be a normie, liking the action sequences.
Yeah,
but they also happen to be the best animated portions of the show, which of course it's anime. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah, I think it's also it's funny because it's like a big contrast to like the dopey looking animation of like most of the characters. I mean, even that what you just clicked on was really funny with him being like evil scheme. I'll give the
credit where it's due. This show, I might not audibly laugh as I don't do with most things, but this show's definitely on the funnier scale out of the animes we watch.
Oh yeah, this is pretty funny.
I'm a pretty what's the term? I'm pretty critical when it comes to the comedies in anime so far. It's very hit it's more miss than it is hit. I'd say Chainsaw Man's like the only show that I've like audibly laughed a lot through. I'd say JJK's also pretty funny too.
Yeah.
But this is definitely on the higher scale. Just like looking at the moments in general, it does well with the humor.
Yeah, the writing of the humor is hilarious. Like even like the dude, like the dumb bully that thinks he's smart and is like setting up this like concocting this plan, even though it did work. But you know what I mean? Like, hey, I adore you. Spelled it wrong and then said, by the way, I'm a girl. Like, I mean, like that shit's so funny.
It's like the creeper online trying to pretend he's somebody else. This is girl, by the way.
I am a girl, I promise you.
I am a handsome guy. Show boobies, please.
Yeah.
I also love the really bad drawing of Mob today. The bowl cut.
Funny.
That's really cute.
Psycho helmet religion. Yep.
That's really cute. I need more Arataka. Put him in these episodes more often. He's my favorite part of the show. He was barely in this one, and yet this episode was still really good without him.
Yeah.
I also I love the bullies and all their designs. I love the classic, what we call the Connie from AOT, the classic looks of all the different guys. Yeah, fun episode.
Yeah, this show is good. I wish, part of me, we watched that first episode in English, and I do like the Japanese voice acting a little bit more, but part of me wants to watch it in English.
I loved the English.
The English was very funny, and I also just think it would probably be easier to pick up on some of the humor, because like there was a moment earlier, if you could jump back when he was, in the very, very beginning of the episode when the fight happened, the Taro kid was texting. Yeah. Oh, right there. What's for lunch today? We can actually go out for lunch sometime. Right. Yeah, so, I mean, like, it's just, like little things like that where, like, something's happening and it's, like, there's just fucking... like, I have to read. I can't read two different spots at the same time.
Not to mention the giant bars of giant Japanese symbols across the screen. Just a lot of overload for me.
Yeah, sometimes there's just a lot happening where I'm just like, damn, I'm trying to catch all the funny stuff because I know funny things are happening. But, I mean, like, there are some things that are easy to catch. That kid was so funny today, the JoJo-looking character. I'll never forget that, him sitting.
I agree with you, too, though. We did watch the first episode, and I think that was the funniest purely because
we were able to catch everything. It's easy to absorb everything at that point, yeah.
I agree. I think it's like talk about Chainsaw Man 2, speaking of today, is we watched that show, and it was, to me, it was very funny, and then Will had seen TikTok bits of it in English later on, and it made it so much funnier too, because it clued me in on things that I didn't even pick up that I should have understood. Because when you read the text, I'm like, okay, that's funny. I get what it's saying, and then to see the interpretation in English, it's like, oh, this girl's literally like being stupid in her pronunciation of it. Because if you don't even know Japanese, you might misunderstand the way something's being said.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, because their sentences can be structured differently than ours sometimes. Yeah. And also, yeah, there might be an emphasis on a word that, like, you're reading it and it's like, just like you guys, and they might have the emphasis somewhere else in the phrase instead of at the end where it's like, just like you guys, you know. So, yeah, you do miss on that kind of stuff in English. Or even, like, for example, like, we watched Jujutsu Kaisen, if anybody's watched that, in sub, and 3, 2, 1 for spoiler for season 2, but when it was like, it's like that. Like, I'm sure in English that's going to be, like, a lot funnier of an interaction of when they're talking about Itadori and the girl, and like, wait, it's like that? You know what I mean? So, yeah, so it's like sometimes you do, like, I think that's the only knock with sub, is sometimes you miss the
delivery.
The delivery of it, just because you don't know the language, like, phonetically, or you don't understand it, like, from that point of view, other than just reading it.
I'll say, too, this might be the only show I'm, like, actively, like, damn, I kind of wanted to watch it in dub, purely because of the first episode.
Yeah.
Because just on the editing rewatch of it, I'm just, like, the delivery of Arataka was so great for me.
Yeah, he was funny.
I don't know. Yeah. I just liked it. Sue me. I don't know. Tell us, does the fan base like the dub with this one? Caleb said he feels like is actually not hated on compared to like how dub can be hated on with certain anime. Is that how you guys feel too with the fan base? Let us know, because I'd be curious. But yeah, we'll see you in episode 5. But for now, make sure you do all the things we always tell you. We hope you had a fun time watching with us. Let us know what was your favorite moment in today's episode. We'll catch you in the next one. See you.
Boom.